hit record.
You did already? Oh, okay.
Hey, how y'all doing, everybody? All right. Y'all give it up for the Save the Arts Foundation. All right, I'm gonna work with this mic a little bit. Hang on a second. Spin that around. There we go. All right. Is everybody having a good time tonight? All right. See all the beautiful artwork and everything. We really I love the fact that the program is the Save the Arts Foundation. All right, and one of the reasons that I love it so much is, one, to me, comedy is an art, but my wife, she's also an artist. She's a photographer. You won't see any of her pieces here tonight because we sell them on Craigslist. No, I'm just joking. She does do photography, and she loves the arts too. And I can tell that there's a lot of love for the arts in this building tonight because all of you came out. And I hope you didn't come out just for the free alcohol and and the food. Although the food is real good. Hey, look, as a matter of fact, if y'all didn't try one of these little dessert things, hey, this is real good. I don't know what's in it. I don't know who made it. But it's real good. Who?
My name is Brooke Kemp.
Brooke
Kemp, yeah. Candies and Favors by Jan.
Candies and Favors. Y'all need to get with her about this and have her make 300 of them for you to take home after the show tonight. Hey, like she said, I'm comedian TJ Reed, the Michelangelo of clean comedy. We're going to get this party started, man. We got to save the arts, man. Cause y'all done looked around, right, and seen everything. The arts is beautiful, man. They got right back there, they got a naked woman with tribal art all over her body. I mean, we got to save this kind of stuff. We need to keep this stuff around. Then they got a man over there, a tin man with no arms. I've seen a tin man with no arms over there. So they got all kinds of stuff, man. We got to save these arts. Without further ado, y'all, we want to thank you on behalf of the Save the Arts Foundation. But right now, we're going to bring up Piers Clarkson, the Executive Director, Associated Arts of Winston-Salem. Y'all give him a hand as he comes forward.
Thank you very much, everybody, and especially thanks to Rashim Pugh, Valerie Johnson of the Save the Arts Foundation. We're very pleased when Flow Motors and the Save the Arts Foundation came to us to invite associated artists to participate in this event. We have 18 artists in all here tonight, over 100 pieces. If anyone is interested in any sales, just head to the front desk there. We can take care of you. And hope everyone has a great night. Thanks, Rashim, and good luck with the awards on March the 9th.
Thank you.
Y'all give him a hand. That's right. Hey, again, give a round of applause for Flo Lotus, y'all. Give me all these beautiful cars around here. And look, I've been talking to the people that work here. They said that they're going to let you drive one of these home tonight. All you got to do, just wait till after the show and talk to them on the side. Okay, wait till I leave, though. Wait till I leave. And then just give it to them after the show, okay? I'm going to tell you, I just flew in, just to give you all a little bit background information about myself. I just flew in from Baltimore, Maryland area, DC area. I had a comedy show out that way, and so I flew in just today, right? Because I live in North Carolina, but I had a show there, flew into RDU, drove all the way over here. But one of the things about the airport, I mean, you see some crazy stuff going on at the airport, right? I was sitting there, I was getting ready to get on my plane, and I was sitting there, and while I was sitting there was a guy right across from me, which is kind of uncomfortable because, I mean, in these airports, if you know, they got seats right here, and then you're about 5 feet back and you got a seat right across from you. Y'all just stare at each other, right? Some people got their books and stuff. Well, this guy was real strange. He was real scary. He was sitting there. He had a loaf of bread in his lap, and he was just sitting there, picking off the bread, and eat. And just staring at it. And then pick the bread and eat it. And he didn't have just a regular stare, he was like this. And he moved his head real slow like this. I was real scared about that thing, man. I'm telling you. Then I had another lady, man. There was a lady, right? And I don't have a problem with, people that have physical issues. I don't have a problem with that. Because I got a lot of physical issues myself, like overweight. But there was a lady, y'all. I was sitting beside her and she was talking to me. Now, when somebody's talking to you, it's best to look at them. It's best to look them in their face when they talk to you out of respect, right? So I'm looking at this lady and she's like 65 years old. She's got this hair on her face. And it's curled over. I mean, it's curled over, and she's talking, she's like, yeah, so I was over there the other day, and so I'm watching this hair, and I'm like, because I'm trying to keep up with the hair, because it's like dangling, it's like moving. So I'm like, and she's wondering, like, if I have an issue with my head because I'm watching her with this hair. My thing is this, look, if you got a problem with facial hair, there's nothing wrong with that. If you know you're going to be on an airplane, though, sitting right next to somebody, take care of it before you get on the airplane. That's all I'm saying. Hey, look, without further ado, we got several artists in here. We got several photographers, painters, sculptors. Give them a round of applause. All of them, give all the artists a round of applause. And without further ado, we're going to bring up right now Leo Rucker, painter. 2010 Save the Arts recipient. Give him a hand, y'all. Yeah, right there, yeah. And as a matter of fact, he's working on art right now. Come on up, sir. Sure, come on. That's right, 2010 recipient, y'all. Y'all give him a hand. He was in the middle of drawing. I messed him up. He was in the middle of drawing, see. Oh, wow, you did, yeah, it's real good. That guy right there, right? Oh, it's not, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry, it's not good then, it's not good. All right.
I wasn't expecting to say anything. I just kind of wanted to be in the background. But we appreciate all the artists and the supporters who are coming out supporting Save the Arts and the associated artists in Winston-Salem, as I hope and them we try to contribute to supporting the art, because it is an important piece of our community and our livelihood. So thank you again, and thank each artist for bringing the piece out and sharing your talent with us, because we never saw up and we never know who you are. And it's been a long journey for many of us who continue to do what we do and share our gifts with the society today. All right? Thank you again. I hope everyone enjoys and continue to enjoy it. Have a great day.
All right, Leo Rucker, guys, give him a hand. And we want to apologize, on behalf of Lotus and Flo. They only thought 3 people were going to show up, so they only put 3 chairs out. So we're sorry that we have more people than we expected, but that's good. That's good. Hey, without further ado, we're going to bring up James Barnhill. Okay, James Barnhill, international sculptor. Y'all give him a hand as he comes forward. How you doing, sir?
I wasn't told that I was going to be before y'all say something. One thing I was thinking about something though a little while back. I was on the North Carolina Arts Council for 3 years, and during that time, got myself familiar with the program Smart Schools, S-M-A-R-T schools. They were targeting some low-performing schools and introduced arts into the schools. The science and math test scores went up as a result. So we really need to be embracing the arts, not for the sake of the arts alone, but for all that they add, which there's definitive proof. So, thank you very much.
All right. James Barnhill, international sculptor, was also a recipient in 2010. Like he said, and tagging on what he said, going back to the students and the kids. Additionally, my wife is also a teacher. She's a photographer, but she's also a teacher. And so, again, that's why we support the arts, we believe in the arts, and we want to see the arts grow and develop into the artists of today, the artists of tomorrow. Okay? Without further ado, we have a very special guest, Randy Purdue, I'm sorry, she said Randy, just like Rain. Randy Purdue, the singer, is going to give you a selection, all right?
Live Let me tell you all the story. Don't know where she came from. Don't know nothing about her family. And how she ever got to LA.
Y'all better give her another hand. Ready to do, give it up. All right, now, so all y'all producers out there, if y'all want to sign her, she's available right now. That is awesome, man. She is a gift. That is awesome. That is great. You going American Idol or anything? I'm trying to tell you, man, she is right. People got to hear that voice. I'm telling you, America's got talent. Rainey got talent. Have her own show. Hey, look, we want to remind y'all, look, save the date, all right, for the Arts Award Show. Especially all y'all artists that want to get an award, y'all better be there. Because if you don't show up, I'm going to take your award. Put my name on the bottom. Check this out. What is that? High Point University, all right? 833 Milo Avenue, High Point, North Carolina. March 9th, all right? Everybody got it? What time is the show? 7 p.m. All right.
Man, look at all the cars. There's no place to even park out here. To God be the glory. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? All right. Hey, all right. It is packed all the way around the building.
Did not make it last year to the event. This is the award right here, right? Correct. This is the award that we got. Oh, you Brooke. Come here, Brooke. This is Brooke, y'all. Hey, everybody got a little dessert with a little limited edition. This is Brooke. Brooke says she's making everybody 300 to take home. You got a little work to do, Brooke. Oh, you little Brooke. So you Caitlin, so you're not Little Brooke. Do you belong to Brooke? Okay, you is Little Brooke then. Hey, y'all give her a hand, everybody, for the desserts. That's good stuff.
Since the beginning of time, Creative Minds has captivated audiences worldwide. From biblical messages etched on stone tablets to Egyptian hieroglyphics in the great city of Kemet. How about some of the greatest sculptors ever lived and some of the greatest city landmarks around the world that can only be admired but never duplicated? From utensils that were drawn for everyday living, like a fork, like a brush, like a comb. From fashion, like shoes and pocketbooks, and even evening wear, like the houses that we live in, like the automobiles that we drive. If you take a look around, you'll see some of the greatest automobiles in the world. But let's talk about their journey to greatness. If we look at the Audi, let's have a look at Audi when it started. How about BMW? Let's look at where it came from. What about Cadillac? How about Jaguar? How about Land Rover? Take a look at the Lotus. Now let's look at the creative mind behind Fisker. Simply by taking a look around the room, you'll see that talent is limitless. The arts are everywhere. Now can you believe with all this creativity in this room and in the world that they have never been acknowledged until now? Save the Arts Awards is the first in the world to award painters, sculptors, architects, and photographers. With a coveted award that was designed specifically for visual artists, embodying the image of a chisel standing straight up. To the right side of the award is the protractor. Above the chisel is a globe representing worldwide. Through the globe is a set of paintbrushes and a painter's palette on the front. Save the Arts Foundation is a non-profit 501c3 organization which embodies programs like Art Kids, Save the Arts Community Cares, and classes like painting, sculpting, photography, film editing, studio recording, and much, much more. Save the Arts Awards is March 9th, 2013 at the beautiful High Point University. Now let's have a look back at the first Save the Arts Awards, March 20th, 2010.
North Carolina is full of many firsts. We had the first English settlement in the New World. We had the first formal sanction of independence. The first state university that opened its doors was here. The first discovery of gold in the United States was here in North Carolina. We had the first powered flight, the first state symphony and the first state art museum, and the first local arts council in the nation was here in our state. And so it is that I am so pleased to be here tonight as part of the first annual Save the Arts Award.
Save the Arts Incorporated is committed to acknowledging artists who have made major contributions to the art and design of our great nation by awarding painters, sculptors, architects, and photographers with the coveted Save the Arts Award. Have you ever imagined life with no art? Imagine no pictures, no paintings, no sculpture, no buildings. What would the world be without a different and creative perspective to enlighten, inspire, and magnify God's beauty that surrounds us?
Save the Arts means a lot to me because my mother, she actually was a very strong advocate for the arts. And without her, I wouldn't be here today.
North Carolina's culture is known and appreciated across the United States and around the world. And North Carolina arts and culture are part of a creative industry that plays a huge part in the economic vitality and economic recovery in North Carolina.
We're a group of artists that love each other. Without these people, we work very closely together. For you to bring on a program like this, it's just like a homecoming to us. And I appreciate that because we need more events like this in the country.
The creative economy in North Carolina accounts for over 5.5% of our workforce, and the products and goods produced and sustained by creative industries in our state accounts for over $41 billion, and that's with a B.
I want to always, of course, remind everyone to please support the artists because we deserve it and need it.
We should be taught not to wait for inspiration to start a thing. Action always generates inspiration. Inspiration seldom generates action.
Let it be known that the state of North Carolina recognizes the importance of arts and humanities to a thriving, well-educated populace. Now, therefore, this 20th day of March 2010, the Office of the Governor extends its sincere appreciation to Dr. Rashim Pugh, and Dr. Alma Adams.
Like all human endeavors, art is what is right for the greatest number of people. If it pleases one, it's an individual thing, but when it appeals to many by its own nature, it is a greater force.
Y'all heard them kids save the arts. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Hey, without further ado, we're going to bring up the visionary, the founder of the Save the Arts Foundation, the executive producer, Rashim Pugh. Y'all put your hands together for this man, this visionary.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for coming out tonight. It is it's always great to be around artists. If you're ever feeling down on a cloudy day, you can always call an artist. And their creativity will inspire you, even over the phone. We love what we do. Save the Arts Foundation was founded in 2004 in New Jersey. We moved to Greensboro in 2006. Our first show was in 2010, and our next one is March 9th, 2013. I want to thank Flo for allowing us to have this event. I want to thank Associated Artists and peers. We were working. We worked hard yesterday, y'all. We were sweating yesterday, putting up these walls and grids, but it's just fun, and I'm sure that he loves what he does like I love what I do. And I want to thank my team and family for being here, because we wouldn't have been able to man these tables and do all the work that we're doing today. And again, thanks everybody for coming out, and buy some art, support the artists, and have fun. All right? Thank you.
I'm sorry, you said the 11th, is it the 9th or the 11th?
It's in the 9th.
9th.
Yes.
Night. Y'all give him a hand one more time, everybody. Rashim Pugh, that's right. That's right. That's awesome. Awesome again. Awesome event. Awesome event. Very awesome event. Save the date for the Save the Arts Award Show on March 9th. At this time, we're going to bring up Valerie D. Johnson, okay? The Executive Administrator of Save the Arts Foundation. Y'all give her a hand as she comes up.
Thank you all so much for coming out. This has been a really wonderful experience for us as we progress to our show on March 9th. I have some acknowledgments. If you all would help me, I need BMW representatives, Doug Weaver, Luann, Crystal, to please come forward. Can someone get them for me? I think they're back, probably in the back, dealing with food. Luann and Crystal. They have been incredible in terms of helping us to put this on. As Rashim said, there was a lot of work that went into pulling this off. We were here from 5 until 9 last night, I believe it was, Piers. I think we got here at 5 and we left at 9 last night. So it took us quite a while, and of course it'll take us a while to actually take this down. So please, again, buy art, and while they're coming, I want to encourage you to go to that table and purchase your tickets for the show. We are going to put them on sale today. They're $65 for general admission, and VIP tickets are $100 for tonight. So please get them. If you have a group of 5 or more, they are $40. That will be at the High Point University Theater. If you have not been there, you should come. It will be an awesome experience. If you want to buy an ad, please feel free to buy an ad in our program booklet and support us that way. There are many ways to support artists. You can buy the art, you can buy an ad in the program, you can just give money. Or if you know a kid that maybe really loves art but doesn't do it because he's been discouraged, encourage him, because that's what we're finding. I've worked in the school system for years, and now on the college level, and I can't tell you the number of children that have said, I don't do art because it doesn't make money. And I was sharing that with someone here tonight, and they said, but I make a living doing art. So people do make a living with art. They have to be encouraged. All right, Crystal, please come forward. Everybody give Crystal a hand for me. This is Crystal Hughes. She is the BMW, we call her the graphic lady is what we call her. Call her graphic lady. Crystal is awesome. I cannot tell you how wonderful she has been in terms of helping us with the graphic. If you have not seen the poster, you must see the poster. It was very well done and beautiful. So we have a token of appreciation for you. Thank you, Crystal. It's Luann. Luann, I tell you, I have coordinated events from here to East Coast to California to Alaska to Japan, literally. And when I tell you she is one of the best event strategists I've ever worked with, that is really true. So Luann, would you come up? And she did the food tonight. If you enjoyed the food, would you please give her an extra round of applause? We also would like to take this opportunity to thank Piers. Piers, would you please come forward? We have a token of appreciation for you as well. Piers of the Associated Artists has been a trooper in joining forces with us. Thank you for your partnership. And last but not least, Mr. Weaver, would you please come forward? Doug Weaver is the general manager for BMW. Can you please give him a round of applause? This is happening because of a conversation that we had with him. We really thank you for your support and appreciate you believing in us enough to do this. Thank you. And he's going to have a few words. Here's a token of our appreciation.
First, I want to take a minute to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I know it's a Sunday night, but this is the best chance to see all of these beautiful artwork. And if you like what you saw, put your hands together for our artists tonight. They did a great job. On behalf of Flow Automotive Group, Flow BMW, Flow Motors, we want to thank you all for coming out tonight. But it's not just about coming out and looking at the art. We need your donations. We need you to purchase the arts for the Associated Artists of Winston-Salem and for Save the Arts. So dig a little deep, see something you like, spend a little money. It's for a great cause. Thank you again, and have a great evening.
We have a silent auction in the back, and I don't know how many bids we have, but we certainly want to encourage you. Those prints are valued at about $1,400 each. The starting bid is $300, so please bid. We will close that out in about 15 minutes. I'd like to leave you with a thought that I read a few days ago that I thought was just inspiring. Creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. Thank you.
Give everybody one more round of applause. Everybody give everybody a round of applause. That's right, that's right, that's right. Look, this is what we want you to do. We want you to get drunk enough to spend all your money on the art, but sober enough to be able to drive home, okay? God bless you and good night.